Greetings, my friend. Today I want to share with you a story, one that speaks of the unseen threads that connect our actions to our destiny. It's a story of a humble farmer, his deeds, and the way they shaped his fate. But more importantly, it's a lesson in how your choices today can guide the path of your tomorrow. Once in a small village there lived a farmer. He wasn't rich, nor was he poor. He was simply a man of the land. His days were filled with the rhythm of planting seeds, tending to crops, and waking with the sun. Yet, unlike many around him, the farmer carried a unique understanding of karma, a deep awareness of how his actions would ripple through his life and even beyond. This farmer believed in something simple but profound, that every act of kindness, every thoughtful gesture, every good deed, no matter how small, planted a seed of its own in the soil of life. And just as he nurtured the plants that grew in his field, so too did he care for his actions, knowing that they would eventually bear fruit. One day, as the farmer was walking through the village, he saw an elderly woman struggling to carry a heavy basket of grain. She was hunched over, her frail hands shaking. Without a second thought, the farmer offered to carry the basket for her. She thanked him and he smiled, telling her it was the least he could do. Little did he know, this small act of kindness would return to him in a way that would change his life forever. As the seasons passed, the farmer's crops flourished like never before. His fields were abundant, his cattle grew strong, and his well never ran dry. But one day, a sudden storm rolled in. The winds were fierce, the rains torrential. The next morning, when the storm cleared, the farmer rushed to his fields to see the damage. When he arrived, he saw that his crops were devastated. His heart sank, for this was the livelihood of his family. But as he walked through the mud and debris, he noticed something strange. In the corner of his field, untouched by the storm, was a small patch of land. The crops there were thriving, standing tall as if the storm had not even touched them. It was then that the farmer remembered the elderly woman. He had carried her basket, not expecting anything in return, but his heart full of genuine compassion. And in that moment, he realized that the soil he had tended with love and kindness, the same soil he had nourished with good deeds, had returned the favor. The seeds of his good karma had blossomed, protecting his crops from the storm. You see, my friend, the farmer's story is a reminder of something essential. Every action we take, no matter how small, has a lasting impact. Our deeds, our words, and our intentions ripple through the fabric of our lives, influencing the world around us in ways we may never fully understand. In the same way that the farmer's kindness led to his prosperity, we too must cultivate good deeds in our own lives. We must plant seeds of kindness, compassion, and understanding. These seeds will take root in the hearts of others and in our own hearts as well. They will shape our futures even when we cannot see the full picture. Sometimes it is easy to think that the world is indifferent to our actions, that our efforts go unnoticed. But I promise you, nothing goes to waste. The universe has a way of returning what you put out. Your good deeds, your mindfulness, your patience, they are the seeds of your destiny. And just as the farmer tended to his crops, we must tend to our actions with care, for they shape who we are and who we become. Take a moment to reflect, my friend. What seeds are you planting today? Are they seeds of love, understanding, and peace? Or are they seeds of anger, impatience, and regret? The choice is yours. Your karma is not something that happens to you. It is something you create moment by moment with every choice you make. Remember, it is not the grand gestures, but the small, everyday acts that truly shape your life. Just as the farmer's kindness to one person rippled through his world, your small acts of goodness can change your life in ways you may never expect. Thank you for spending this time with me. I invite you to reflect on the seeds you are planting in your life today. Let them be seeds of peace, kindness, and love. May your journey be filled with the blessings of good karma.